Miss Floyd here with a super cool video. I thought for this lesson that we can look outside, okay? Because the weather's going to be getting nice. I know you're in quarantine, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to get some air outside. You just got to stay away from people, right? So I just want to show you a very nice art lesson that you could do right at home by going outside and finding some rocks. Yeah, I would call these like little tiny river rocks. They're like almost the size of your little fist. Look at that, okay? And we're gonna paint these river rocks. So now this becomes a piece of artwork. All right, so if you have paint at home, doesn't matter. I just pulled out these two colors. You're gonna need a paintbrush, or guess what? You can use your fingers. Okay, but you gotta ask your parents if that's okay. It is washable paint. It should be fine. If you don't have paint at home, markers will do a great job as well. It may take a little longer, but that would be fun. And we're just gonna get started, okay? So if you have a sponge, like I have this kind of sponge brush, this is good too, or just a regular sponge you would use to clean the house with, because you can get different textures with the sponge. And some of you have used sponges in art class with me, so you really know what I mean when I say the textures, right? All right, so these rocks are going to be little rocks of messages. Messages that we could say for people who may pass by our house or wherever we live. We can put it out front, okay, on our porch, on our lawn, kind of like a garden rock. And they will have special messages on them, all right? I think I want my message here to say hope, because I hope that at some time soon, this virus would be finished and we can all be together again, okay? You could put love on yours. You could put peace. You could put kindness. You could put faith. You could put, you know, I love Jesus. You know, thank you. If you want your rock to be a thank you rock for your mail service worker, this is a nice, you know, piece of lightweight artwork that they can take with them places. So I put a little bit of paint on my brush, as you can see, okay? And I'm going to start to write the word hope. So with the brush angled onto the rock, I'm going to take my time to write the H. All right, you can see that. And then I am going to go very slow so that it comes out neatly, right? Because we want our art to be very neat. Always want to keep it neat when we are doing artwork, especially if we decide to give it to someone. So I think I could fix my other side of my H there. So I have H-O, and then I'm going to do the P and the E on the N, okay? You don't want too much paint on your brush. Like if the brush gets like that, you just want to kind of clean it off a bit so that there's just enough on the very, very tip, all right? So at the bottom, make sure you're holding the rock steady. You can put the E. Okay? And you can always have a grown-up help you as well. And now I have the word hope painted on my brush. All right? This is good, but I feel like it can have a little bit more design. So then I'm going to take another brush, okay? If you don't have two brushes, you want to clean this brush before you use another color. Warm water and soap will do the trick. All right, I happen to have another brush here, so I'm just going to go with it since we don't have so much time. And maybe above my O here, I could do a little dot, okay? And then I like the dot, but maybe I could just outline the whole word, hope, okay, with my orange. So now the purple word really is going to stand out nice and neatly. All right, and then we can do dabbing it a little bit so it really looks kind of cool. You can let this dry, and once it dries, you could put another coat on it so that it looks even darker. So the word stands out a little more, okay? And like I said, feel free to use your fingers if you're allowed to, if you're using washable paint, because I think it's that much cooler when you do that, because you feel the texture of the rock in your fingers. This is almost like the cave paintings they did in Lascaux, France. Way back a long time ago, they would paint with mud on the cave, inside the roof, the top part, inside the cave and on the sides. They didn't have much to work with. They didn't have paint like we have today, but they made it work. So here's my hope rock. Be sure to send me your rocks and what you're going to say on your special rock. The sky is the limit on this one. This is just a very simple one. Maybe yours may have flowers, rainbows, whatever you come up with, okay? This is our next art project. Good luck, God bless, and I'll see you next project.